John Doe says, a trainer in real-life car training I did said that because of better braking than accelerating in nearly all modern cars, slight late apex is better than the classic U shape. What's my opinion on that? This is true. I want to show you something extra. So here it is. So I want to show you something that I think it will make you understand, and everybody, why exit, turn exit is very, very important. I'm not saying that braking is not important. Braking is very important. But if braking is very important, exit are just as important or even much more important than braking. At least if you're not, I mean, if you are up to the alien, but not alien, all right? If you're up to a very good driver, exit is the most important thing. While you are moving from very good driver to very, very good driver and alien, then braking becomes more important, because to arrive to that level, it means that you already know what to do into the exits. So now I want to show you why braking is important, but not that much important as exit. So here's the braking for T1. This is it. All right. Here's the braking for T2. Okay. Braking for T3. Braking for T4. Practically no braking. Let's put a point here. Now this is the braking for T5. Braking for T6. Now somewhere around here we have the braking for T7. Braking for the Schumacher SS. Braking for the dreadful turn here. Braking for the next one. And finally, somewhere around here, braking for the final, for the chicane, and somewhere here, braking for the final turn. So the red lines, right, are the braking zones for each turn that we have in the circuit. It's easy to understand that the percentage that you are now during a whole lap, the percentage of braking is ridiculous of the whole lap. I mean, how much is it? If you put all these, braking zones together, okay? If you put it one besides another like that, this is all your braking zones. And then you put the straights. I don't know if I can change color here, for example. Probably not. Pen. Yeah, let me change color. So green is acceleration. Okay. So this is the acceleration. I mean, look at that. This is the acceleration. 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 Okay. So, I mean, you get the point. Okay. All that stuff is accelerating. Accelerate. This is how much you accelerate into every single lap. Okay. So every kilometer per hour that you gain, every single meter that you manage to accelerate earlier at the exit of each turn, every single meter that you manage to gain in acceleration, you keep it for the whole straight line. So if you accelerate here 1 meter before and you have 1 kilometer per hour before, you still have 1 kilometer per hour before into this whole zone somewhere around here where you hit your top speed, and then it's identical. But for the whole straight line, you still have that 1 kilometer per hour more. And as you can see, the acceleration during the whole lap is way, way, way much more time that you spend during a full lap than braking. Braking is just a tiny bit of a whole lap. So yes, it is important, but the acceleration is way more important to become faster when you are into the low to medium high level. From the high level, that you do all the acceleration properly, from the high level to the alien level, then braking is more important. But up to the high level of driving capabilities, the acceleration is the most important stuff. Kras says, doesn't the braking into a turn directly affect your ability to accelerate? The line affects the ability to accelerate. Braking, well, let's take it for granted that you can brake down to a proper speed so that you can make the turn. But once you have made the turn and you have arrived on the apex, then you have to accelerate. And so you need the correct line to be able to accelerate sooner, and exit better. Again, as I told you, if you are from the low level of driving technique up to the medium high level of driving technique, the acceleration is the most important part, because I've seen so many people trying to brake as late as possible. The end result is that they arrive very badly into the apex, as you said, and they cannot accelerate. And because they accelerate so badly, and they don't think that the acceleration is the most important part of the lap time, they are so slow. Okay, so brake in a way that you are safe. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So you arrive at the T1, okay? Now, I've seen people in the T1 which are, medium drivers, nothing bad about that, and they try to brake here. Don't do that. You're going to end up way off balance. You're going to end up having problems. Start your braking zone here, all right? And make it so that you brake properly, you brake in a straight line, you arrive properly on your turning in point, and you can go inside the turn with your car stable, having the best possible line. Because if you are arriving like this, now you can accelerate without problems, and that improves your lap time. Okay, but if you have arrived on the apex because you started braking way too low, and you arrive on the apex like that, and you're here, then you have to wait, keep on braking. At some point, you will rotate your car. You will be here. You will see the straight line and say, oh, yeah, finally I can accelerate. Now, this is obviously exaggerated situation, but as you know, even small errors produce, bigger errors in lap time.